Federal, state, and local laws have all been passed affecting landlords and tenants. Do you know how those laws can affect you? Let's talk with an expert, Peter McKenzie of Rincon Property Management, about some of these current issues. Hello, we're here in the city of Ventura and I'm with Peter McKenzie. He's the owner of Rincon Property Management. And one of the unfortunate things that have happened since COVID has come around is we have a lot of people that are late on rent or just haven't been able to pay at all. And I know that there's some laws that have come out that landlords need to know about for those types of situations. So what can you tell a landlord that might be in that situation?
Sure. For starters, every level of government has passed their own law related to the coronavirus and COVID. So the federal government has a moratorium in place, the state of California has one, the county of Ventura, and every local city in this county of Ventura has their own laws. And none of them agree with each other and they all conflict, and it's terribly, terribly confusing. So I would say if you have a particular situation, you need to research. One, you should probably talk to a real estate attorney, but you need to research the city you live in, the county, the state, and the federal act as well. But the one I wanted to talk about the most is this Assembly Bill 3088, which is the state's response to how we're going to deal with, COVID-related landlord-tenant issues. And essentially, it gives the tenants a lot of protection against being evicted for not paying the rent, which is good for tenants who have legitimate, hardships from COVID. Bad for landlords who also have some of the same hardships, but that's probably not why we're here to talk. But the reality is, if you have a tenant who's not paying rent, you have to disclose to them about this new law, and you had till September 30th to make the disclosure. This 3088 law has real financial penalties in it, so even if that passed, you want to make sure you get the disclosures in. And gone are the 3-day pay or quit notices. They're now 15-day pay or quit with additional disclosures. So what I would impress on your clients in your Facebook group is it's getting very difficult to manage a property on your own in California, and they're making it harder and harder almost month by month. So if you're in a situation where you have a problem, it's related to COVID, do yourself a favor and seek some professional advice on how to handle it, because it's not easy and the laws conflict with each other and the lawyers don't agree with each other. It really puts the landlord on the back foot, and that's why you need a professional on your team. So.
Yeah, and so the takeaway is definitely, even if you have someone that's not paying, there's actions you need to take even before you get to the point of trying to get that money somewhere down the line. Hopefully you can. So
yeah, you can't evict for non-payment during this time. The only thing they let you do is they turn the rent into consumer debt, and you can take them to small claims court, which is very difficult to collect on as well. So anyhow,
all right,
hopefully that answers.
Well, it answers some, but there's more to know. And if you want some advice from Peter, I can put you in contact with him. Please let me know. Thanks for taking the time.
My pleasure.